All right, so got an issue here, which I think a lot of woodworkers may have, may or may not. But my riving knife, it fell out of alignment, or I don't know, maybe shifted. Maybe it just happens over time. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to reline it up. And I have a method I'm going to try. I don't know if this is the right way to do it or the best way to do it. But what I'm going to do is I am going to adjust it with just a straight board that I got. I am going to add a piece of painter tape on here, only on the side of the fence. I think this is a bit thinner than my actual blade. Well, maybe it's about the exact same as my blade. So scratch the idea with the blue painter's tape. But this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to align it, and we'll see how it goes. Thought this might be a cool little video in case some of you don't know how to work on these table saws. So I will show you. There are several set screws. And I'll take a video. So what we have here on this table saw, right here we have the two large screws right here, which are a 3mm Allen, and then we've got two little set screws back there. So what we're going to do is we're going to clamp this and the blade to a straight board with just a set of squeeze clamps, and then I'm gonna go ahead and lock these down so that they're, you know, kind of snug but not too snug. And then I'm gonna run my adjustment screws. So what this adjustment screws do is they tip this a little that way or a little that way in order to allow you to adjust the angle, right? To make sure when the blade's at whatever angle it's at, they're running parallel to each other. And then these, as you can see, the oblong holes will allow you to rotate this in and out. Again, I'm going to use that straight board to hopefully get those lined up. So, see what I'm doing. Here is that straight board. I know I ran it on my joiner just to get one straight edge, which is well, it's actually pretty straight in general. Maybe I didn't run this one on my joiner, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this. These screws are loose so that I have plenty of room. I'm going to take this, I'm going to tighten it to my blade, but I don't want it so tight that it's going to make it deflect the blade, right? And then I will also do this, and I will tighten this guy up. And that one I will pinch tight because, well, I know that there's going to be no deflection in that. The blade itself has teeth on there, so the actual disc doesn't, you know, touch the wood that you're cutting. Just the teeth do on the outside. So now that we've got that set and that set, you can see there's still enough room for a little play. That's because that blade is deflecting a little bit. But what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to go ahead and just snug down the right to left movement Allen keys, and then I'll do the fine adjusting Allen keys. Hopefully you can see in there. We'll go ahead and get this set up right there. So I'm just going to adjust these first, tighten that down, just snug, not super tight. Alright, now that those are snug, I'm going to go ahead and take these and run these baby screws. Run them in until they're snug. They're going in pretty easy until they tighten up right there. Same thing with this guy. So I got those two tight and snug. Alright, now I'm going to take my board off. And then I'm going to sight down here. See how that's pretty much lined up. I actually think I need to loosen the big screws just a tiny bit, because you see how those teeth stick out just a little bit. I don't know if you could tell right there. That's a good image. See that? So I'm going to go ahead and loosen up those big screws a tiny bit, or I suppose yeah. So I can lift up the little screws a little. Ooh, that is... Let's see if I tighten these up. Might have gone too far. You gotta fiddle with it. Figure out what works best and lines up the best for your saw, and just go with the best setting you can achieve. So I actually might need to move this over just a tiny bit. Oh, moved it way too much. That's much better. Well, I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully you can. I think that is pretty good. All right, after fidgeting with it a little bit more, I think I got it dead square. And I had to end up getting a different straight edge because I think the piece of wood was too soft. Bad idea. Don't do wood. Use an actual straight edge. Anyways, hope it helps someone. That was my problem. It's not a problem anymore. All right, thanks. Bye.
All right, that's what it looks like realigning the riving knife on a rigid table saw. Hope y'all liked the video. If you did like the video, go ahead and give me a like. Otherwise, if you know a better way for me to do it, leave a comment. Either way, appreciate it. Thanks for watching.